I'm in here somewhere, but this is crazy. It's time for Texas Roadhouse. We had to spin the block to Texas Roadhouse. I have $113 worth of food here. So we got a lot to get through, so I'm not gonna waste y'all time, but I'm gonna say this before we even get started. Texas Roadhouse to me is one of the best franchises when it comes to chain restaurants. I have it in my top 3, so I don't expect this to be bad, but I wanted to make sure I got enough stuff here, and I ended up with way too much stuff, but I'm not mad at it. So let's start off with 3 of our appetizers, or 4 technically speaking. I got the appetizer sampler, which comes with, damn, it's starting to rain. First, now that I'm here, it started to rain as soon as I got my food, but it don't matter. Let's go. Appetizer sampler. We got the rattlesnake bites, the tater skins, and these mootsie sticks that are like twisted mootsie sticks, I think they're called. I've never had those before, so I'm gonna start with that. Here we go. I'm getting right into this, man. We gotta go. That's pretty basic. There's some seasoning on there, though. I didn't get marinara, because I never eat it. But they have similar stuff to what's on the rattlesnake bites. Whatever kind of breading that they use has a very distinct taste. And I'm not mad at it. Pretty decent pull. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I got some ranch, and then I got their horseradish dip, whatever it's called, that they use on their Cactus Blossom as well. Their ranch is pretty good. I never had it. It's not quite Wingstop level, but it's better than most of these chain restaurants. For sure. I don't know. Rattlesnake bites. Some of my favorite. It's like fried jalapeno cheese balls is the best way. And it comes with this. I don't even know what the hell this sauce is called at this point. I've had it so many times. Rattlesnake bites have a nice kick to them. Very cheesy. Very cheesy. But your boy like cheese. I don't mind those at all too. They always gonna do you right here. And then they're tater skins. That's what they call it, tater skins. It is a potato skin, but they cut it into these little, like, boats. You got a boat. Ranch dippy. The best part about this is that they load you up with the cheese and the bacon. See how much. They're all basic appetizers, but you put some of this out on the table with these dipping sauces, and you're not gonna go wrong. 8 out of 10. On and get this out of the way. Anybody who has ever been to Texas Roadhouse knows what these are. It's the reason, like Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay biscuits, or why we take our big back selves here. Let me just go ahead and, y'all know what time it is. We got their big booty buns. I don't even know why I said that. Y'all know what these is, man. The Texas Roadhouse rolls, but they gotta come complete with this cinnamon honey butter. I saw people last time saying they don't like this. All right, more for me. This is the easiest review you'll ever see. These are still warm too. 10. You can serve whatever the hell you want at any place. You just can only hope to be as good as these. It is the Cheddar Bay biscuit level. S tier. Look at that, a little whippy whip right here. Make sure you get cinnamon butter. And make sure you wear sweatpants. I don't have nothing else to say about these other than get these away from me, because they warm and they season, and I'll eat them all. I will eat them all. I'm not even joking with you. Like, I might give these an 11 out of 10. Oh, I want another one. I might have to keep like 1 or 2 of those for the crib. I'm sorry. Hey, good, man. And we got that Cactus Blossom, which is their answer to the bloomin' onion. I have had really bad and really good versions of this Cactus Blossom, just depending on how it's cooked. But listen, y'all hear that? That's a good sign. And you go in, whatever the hell the name of this sauce is again. Gotta get the dipping sauce. We're on point today. We are on point. Sometimes I've had these, and they're like undercooked to where the batter isn't hitting, and it's like mushy. Then the onions don't hit because the onions get too mushy. But this is on point today. And the crazy part is, there's a wait right now at Texas Roadhouse. It's right here. It's like an hour wait, and people are sitting outside waiting. I got my food to go, obviously, so I didn't have to stand in line. But there's a reason why it's so popular. One more bite. This is hitting today, bro. Not get this away from me. Put it down. Put it down. This is one of the best versions of it that I've had. Normally, I'd give this on the chain restaurant scale like a 9.5. This is like 9.8 level material. The only thing that keeps this for me being a 10, this is even when you get it at the table, but you should have mushy part. You can't eat it all. This is also a 2,500 calorie appetizer if you eat the whole thing. So please don't. I'm gonna give this a 9.7 out of 10 today. Boy, that is hitting. I did an add-on to this one because I wanted to try both of them, but everybody kept saying I have to get the ribeye. So I got the big dog bone-in ribeye. Cost me $33.29. I remember because it's $33.29, but I added on the ribs for an extra $10. So I got a half slab of the ribs, the size that I got this seasoned rice, which is like, their seasoned rice is fire. And I got a sweet potato here that comes with the cinnamon butter and stuff on the side, but I didn't obviously put it on there. So you're not gonna see it. I also got the version of their ribeye that comes with the onions on the side. I'm gonna rip this, bro. Just tender. Oh, see how tender that is? I'm gonna rip this and I'm gonna just, cause I don't feel like using this to cut and wait. But I'm gonna get some of these onions on here too. And we're gonna go and look at this bite. Look at this bite. Texas Roadhouse, man. Damn. Damn. They cooked this perfectly. It's so tender. Medium rare. It's seasoned. It's juicy. I love mushrooms and onions. To go with that. This is easily, from any franchise place that I've been to so far, and we've been to a lot of them, the best steak. Now, it's a franchise steak. Are there imperfections? Slight. Is it the perfectly cooked steak you would get at a high-end steakhouse when you go to a good one? No. Could it be seasoned a little bit better? Yes. But for this, $33 for this, and it's a fat piece of steak. The fat on it, oh, my voice cracked. I'm leaving that in. The fat on it is perfectly rendered. Like this, as far as a chain place goes, this is as best of a steak, in my opinion, that you're gonna get. Judging this off chain restaurants, this is a 10. If I had to judge off every steak I've ever had, it's probably like an 8.5, 8.6. But that's really good coming from a chain restaurant. Stuff be too good, stuff be too seasoned rice. I got this accidentally one time. I never thought to get it, and I just didn't realize how damn good it was, and now I get it every time I go. I want to grab the steak, man. Hold on. Get this. It is the only seasoned rice from any of these places that's actually good. It's fluffy. It's fluffy. It's flavorful. It's not dry. Wow. That's perfect, man. That's good. That's good. One of the best sides you'll get. Take this away from me, bro. You don't have to take this all the way from me. Chain restaurant scale, that is easily a 9.5 out of 10. I gotta put this, I'm putting these onions in here. I'm gonna eat that later. I'm keeping the rice. We keeping the rice. I'm keeping the steak and rice. That's what I'm gonna eat for the rest of my day. And then we got the ribs. I remember these ribs being really fire. Look how nice and cooked these are. I don't know if these are smoked because I can't remember, but they are, wow, super tender. Let me get this. This was hitting. Hitting. For me, I like my ribs cooked this way. The bite integrity is on point. Yeah, I have to stop chewing this to talk. I always try to explain this. What I mean when I say that is, look when I bite this. The rest of it doesn't fall off the bone, but they're super tender. It's the perfect point for a rib with competition. Some people like fall off the bone barbecue, and I'm not saying I don't like it. I prefer it like this. The barbecue sauce is sweet, but it's not over the top sweet. And the meat has been seasoned. Doesn't look like there's any pink smoke in here, so it doesn't have a smoky taste, but they taste so damn good that I don't care. They taste more grilled than smoked. So there's like a charcoal briquette type of flavor to this, but you know what I'm saying? That's so good. That I gotta stop because I'm gonna eat all this. Just like get it away from me level stuff. Again, chain restaurant, I don't think you can really do better than these ribs. I really don't. Are they perfect? No. But I will order this steak and ribs dinner every time I came here. With some, stop eating. With some biscuits or the big booty buns. Get this away from me, bro. On everything. Same thing. 9.7 out of 10. I can't believe it's so good, bro. It's just fire. Chain restaurants, this is just it's just levels. And then we got the baked potato. I'm gonna show you something really big back that I usually do at Texas Roadhouse. This is not a joke. I know you can order it this way, I believe, if you ask for it, but this is a regular potato. Huh. That's not what I asked for. I asked for a sweet potato. I'm not really mad because I like baked potatoes, but I was gonna put cinnamon butter in here. That just negated the whole damn thing. Do I have anything that we could kind of... It's a baked potato. I'm just gonna see what this skin... Oh, this is hot as hell, though. They seasoned it. You'll see the salt. Let me see. The skin on that potato is good enough to the point that I didn't even have to add butter or sour cream or nothing like that. Now, this would bang even harder with that, but I don't feel like doing all that because I know what it's gonna taste like. So, I just mixed out with the stick. That's a damn good baked potato. Even by itself, it's a 9. And finally, this is my first time trying it, but everybody said I had to try it. This is a burger from Texas Roadhouse. I never had a burger from here. I got the one that has like the cheese with the onions and the mushrooms on it. So that's what's on here. Now, I know I asked for extra toppings and stuff, but I think they put them on the side, which I'm okay with. I'm just not gonna put it on the burger because I don't care. You know, I had like onions or red onion and mushroom. Not mushroom. I was gonna put tomato on here. I'm not train of thought because everything's so seasoned right now. But again, here we go. First time trying it. This is like the second place that I've been to that actually seasoned the patty. I'm just gonna grab the patty itself. Nice char on that lid. Yeah, the patty seasoned. It's not crazy seasoned. Salt, pepper, that's all you need. Right? I asked for mine cooked medium. Perfect. Perfectly cooked. It's a good ass burger. And I don't want to drip on the car, but really juicy. Damn, that's good. More bite of this. I think that's the best, again, chain restaurant burger I've had. I've had some good ones, but that's a great burger. Like, if you open up a mom and pop place and you serve that burger and people didn't know it came from Texas Roadhouse and you walked in there and got just that burger, you would think it's a good ass burger. And that's a great sign. On a chain restaurant scale, that gets a 9.6 out of 10. And compared to every burger ever, it's an 8.6 out of 10. Still a very good burger nonetheless. Steak fries, don't care. They just came with the burger. I don't like steak fries. I can see why. They're just so dry. I mean, I can go get a dipping sauce for it, but 5 out of 10, just very average. And then, against my better judgment, oh Lord, I got their mac and cheese. Don't laugh, because somebody's probably saying he's not gonna like this. But let's see. Oh, there's nothing. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing. Again, it just looks like cheese and macaroni, and if you say that's what macaroni and cheese has to look like, you are not like us. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The cheese doesn't really coat the noodles either, like it's almost soupy. Taste-wise, it tastes like if you get the Kraft Extra Fancy, the one that comes with like the cheese sauce, like Velveeta almost, it tastes very similar to that, but it's incredibly bland even for a cheese sauce. Like, really bland. If you put something... Nah, I wouldn't even do nothing to this. Don't get this. Don't do that. That's a 3 out of 10. Every time I go to this place, I think it's just... Chain restaurants, it's one of the few that... If you asked me, personally, all right, you gotta go to a chain restaurant, where do you want to go? Immediately, I'm picking Texas Roadhouse. Is it elite for any restaurant I've ever had? No, but I'm rating things to scale like I always do. On a chain level, it's elite. I don't think there's anything better. We've gone back to all these places in the parking lot, making sure to try everything on the menu, as much stuff as possible. This is the first place that I've had that, like, the only thing I didn't like was the mac and cheese. And that's pretty common for me. Everything else I would get 1,000 times over. Especially when it comes to their steaks and their burgers and everything like that. I don't feel ripped off. Even though I had a big order, it was incredibly packed. That place right now is packed. There's people all over the place. Like I said, everything other than my baked potato was accurate. I was going to tell, but the funny part is, this is how you know I got a baked potato or a baked sweet potato, just in case people think I messed that up. You see these? This is what comes with it. So they gave me the brown sugar and the cinnamon butter that's supposed to come with it, but I didn't get the baked potato or the sweet potato. But I'm not going to trip about that because I would have still not been mad. If I was in a restaurant, that's that's not like it's undercooked or nothing. I still eat it anyway. But to me, it is elite. So I don't know what y'all think. Let me know what you think the best chain restaurant is, but it is this for me. When something completely random, I just wanted to add this in at the end. I watched a movie yesterday. Shout out, there's a YouTube channel that's known as Dead Meat. I'm a big horror movie person, so I watch all of what they call a kill count, where they go over and recap all of the movies. This week, they had a movie that was called Totally Killer, which I saw a teaser trailer for the week before. So I went and I watched the movie beforehand, and I don't know why people have never heard of or talked about this movie as much as they should have, but if you're a fan of horror movies and 80s horror movies specifically, the plot, I'm not going to give away the spoilers, but it's very similar to Back to the Future, but if it met like a Scream. So it's a little meta, but also with like a little 80s charm and like the time travel aspect, and I just thought it was excellent. Like, I watched it yesterday, and it was so good. So I know there's some people out there who like my movie reviews. I haven't been able to go because of the summer, and yet I've been incredibly busy. But I did watch this movie last night, so if you're a fan of horror movies, it's on Amazon Prime. It's the only way you can get it. It's like a Prime original movie, but I thought it was excellent, so I wanted to throw that out there. Watching House of the Dragon tonight. I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. I can't wait for episode 3. Even though I already read Fire and Blood, so I know what's going to happen, I still think it's been well done, and that's kind of what I've been watching recently, so I want to give a little update on that. But this Texas Roadhouse was so damn good, bro. It was so good. It's so seasoned. I love it. To me, the best. Elite. S tier. That's what it is. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.